Check two. Oh wow, yo.
They just want to just, as I said before, it's a hierarchy. These guys are going to come. Who's going to see is maybe one of them is going to tell you, and one of them is that jump in the first black room. But as long as all these 452 goes for the one of them. You get a video? There's another one that's
Here, these two, they are what you call relatively hard dominant. So those other two, they came down together, but when they look at the most of the male land was already by defeat, they back off. And sometimes they can also team up, they can try to come closer to grab, sneak them a piece of meat from here is quite possible. But it's only when these guys have moved away, that's when those guys can also come here to have their share. So those are the least ones. So for next time, they should have a lot of speed as well. They should have a technique for them to have a share here. So that's how they feed anyone on a daily basis.
Thing in the world. Look at the poisson. Oh, that is so selfish. Like a thing was coming. I saw you running away. Oh, human rights.
No. So what you can discover now, they don't shoot their passport, they just slice and they swallow everything like that. That's why it takes long actually. And also before that, the tongue of the lion is so rough, so they can actually separate the meat from the bone by licking.
This is our host from
Oh, you're filming me?
Antelope
Okay.
Sanctuary. Yes, I'm filming you.
Gary Jones. Hi, guys. Good to see you.
Yes. And you got 80 lions here.
In this part of the program,
this part?
in total we have 108.
108 in total,
Yeah.
but 80 here
80
behind
in this
fences
section.
for research and for study of their behavior.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you said you are normally identifying lions which are dominant,
Yes.
and they are then selected to be relocated with suitable partners
That's
to
right.
restock
Exactly.
game sanctuaries, for
Yeah.
instance.
We'll take the most dominant male
Yeah.
and the most dominant female. We'll breed them, we'll put them in a wild release area,
Yeah.
and the offspring that they have, the cubs that they have, that have had no human
Contact.
those are the ones that we will
Okay.
release. Yeah. After we've ascertained that they are working together as
Yeah.
a pride, they can hunt, they can kill, they
Yeah.
can survive. That's where our program is quite different from a lot of others.
You did mention that this is part of a wider program
Yes.
and managed out of Livingston.
Yes, our ALERT, which is our African Lion Environmental Research Trust, is based in Livingston. We have our research director there, Jackie Abel, and she directs us from there. It's a trust, it's a charity, not-profit. That's why we're quite unique. Antelope Park is a commercial lodge, and our profits we plough into the research and the conservation. Yeah.
Growling at each other
Oh
again.
yes, they're having a good time.
So whatever profits you make basically go back into such programs.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a not-for-profit business.
Exactly. And what we've realized in Africa, that if you are going to succeed in conservation, you
Yep.
need to have the total buy-in of the community
Yep.
around your project. So that is our idea, is
Yep.
making sure the community is involved. They benefit directly
Yep.
through employment, through our community outreach programs. So we invest a lot into...
And you have no
conservation.
incidents with lions in regard of livestock or...
We have got sanctuary lions here that we
Yep.
have taken out of difficult situations where they have been killing livestock in rural areas. We've relocated them and put them here. So
Okay.
those individuals...
So you dart them
Yes,
and brings them here,
exactly. Yeah.
not shoot them dead.
No, no, no. We
They're too
tranquilize
precious.
them.
They're too precious.
Yeah, lions are on the decline,
Yes.
and hence the need for our program. We offer it as an alternate solution. We're not saying we know everything, but we think this is a very viable option.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to partnering with other like-minded people.
And at Antelope Park, you said you have about 40 tents and cabins and cottages.
We have, on the lodge side, we have 100 beds, a 100-bed lodge. Then we have a huge camping site,
Yes.
camping facilities.
For backpackers and overland
Backpackers,
trucks.
overlanders,
And,
yeah.
we saw that.
Yeah.
Okay. The size of the entire property?
Altogether, with the two properties, we're probably just on 3,000 hectares.
3,000
altogether,
hectares.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a very good size. And of course, you need that land to release lions because their range is quite large.
Their range is huge in nature. This is even too small.
Okay.
So, this is why we're wanting to rehome and release into game parks. We've been approached by governments like Burundi, Sudan, some countries in West Africa, and we're hoping that eventually we'll get permits and permission from the Zimbabwean government to be able to rehome prides of lions.
Well, thanks for having us here today, and thanks for talking to me and my readers and viewers.
Thank you for ambushing
Last
me.
shot for